Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good bank holiday yesterday. I pray you have a good week up ahead. I pray that the Lord's hand be with you in all that you do, and may His light shine upon you, and that light people may see and glorify our Father in heaven. So today we continue our study. We're looking at James chapter 2 from verse 1 to verse 10. And in the King James Version, the title here is Show No Partiality. Now, God shows no partiality to all His people. Now, whether it doesn't matter what race you are, what nationality, what position you hold in life, what stature you have in life, what wealth you have, what health you have, whether you're single, you're married, etc., what lifestyle. God does not have partiality. He welcomes all and He wishes to save all, right? And I'm not saying that, once God welcomes you, you can sin. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that God has no partiality to persons. All persons under His eye are of the same image, which is the image of God. So those who keep His commandments and love Him, and who accept His welcome and accept His calling, He has no partiality. Likewise, if we start having partiality, that's because we do not have the love of God in us. Because if we have the love of God in us, then we will not show partiality to persons. So as we read James chapter 2 from verse 1 to 3, you'll see what I mean. My brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord of glory, with respect of persons. For if there come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring in goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, Sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, Stand thou, or sit here under my footstool. Are ye not then partial in yourselves, and are become judges of evil thoughts? So here, just to make sure that gay clothing means something that is lively, something that's flamboyant, something that is sort of attractive or animated kind of thing. Whereas the other person, of course, is wearing vile raiment, meaning poorly, meek, and lowly. So as James says here in verse 4 then, so if you do this, where you put the person who is dressed up well, who's wearing the gold, who's looking lively in one place, whereas you put the other person who's poor and not dressed up as well in a vile raiment, you put him underneath your footstool, are you then become partial in yourselves and become judges of evil thoughts? So something to think about here is, how do we look upon people? How do we look upon someone who's wearing a suit compared to someone who's sitting on the road and begging? Are we now being judges of those two people?